2010 Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Ace Medina is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Daniel Robertson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is pulled into right. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And now the Twins. Yonny Chirinos is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Start things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Alex K. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hunter Renfroe.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Striding in, Randy Almanza. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Drilled to the right side. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate, and if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 8.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Lowe. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays strand just the one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugene Solari. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. In there, and it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right on the corner, 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Settling in now, Brent Rucker, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Digging in now, Miguel Sano. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9.
In now, Michael Perez.
7.
The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Franco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Lifted in the air out to left. Kay is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Lewis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Polanco.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
No balls and a strike to count. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Arias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. A ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Arias, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. There's a strike. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a line drive. Just foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Standing in, Alex K. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into right field. That's a base hit. Arias rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Eugene Solari stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes
high and deep to straightaway right. Meadows ranging back, and that baby's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change.
And meanwhile, how about that to end the inning? An acrobatic play there, and that retires the side. Worth a second look here as this is a beautiful. leading off the inning, Daniel Robertson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And he got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's had a great first half as he leads the AL in that department. Ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Meadows sent packing for the second out of the inning. In there at the knees, strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Brent Rucker. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Almanza is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here. And good luck trying to stop him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Ready on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Fouled off. Now here it comes. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right
now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Another try at 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Luis Arias. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Arias.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 53.
So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings as this will not go down as a quality start. That's for sure. First offering on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to turn 2.
In there, and it's even at 1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugene Solari. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Solari is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Kay is there, and he has it for the out. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Popped him up. Lewis has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1.
Up next for the Rays, Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Brent Rucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1 out, nobody on.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Rucker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0. Royce Lewis waits on deck. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 11.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
The second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might play 2. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And the runner back in standing. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Meadows is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Daniel.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Trevor Richards enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
36, Trevor Richards.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eugene Solari. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Eugene.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Richards is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, Max Kepler 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brent Rucker.
Stepping up to the plate, Brent Rucker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that. So stepping in, Randy Almanza. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fouled off. Fouled away. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. And now a pitch on the way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. In there, strike 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to 1 guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
The first baseman, Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Line hard to center field. Kiermaier is right there, one down.
The third baseman,
Now at the plate,
13.
Royce Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jorge Polanco waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Perez is under it. And that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 8-0. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Hit in the air to left field. Kay is under it. 1 out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Franco, he's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ace Medina wins for the league best 15th time as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Yanni Chirinos was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.